Book 14, The Man Who Forgot Tomorrow, a manual of the eternal now. Introduction. The clockmaker's grave. The prince was an orphan. He was a corpse that danced. He was a ghost. But he was still walking through time. He was still planning his breakfast. He was still remembering his dreams. He realized that time was just a clever way of not being here. He realized that waiting is a form of suffering. This is the story of how the prince smashed the clock and found the eternity hidden inside a second. Chapter 1. The birth of the moment. Anybody walked into a field of white grass. He stopped. He realized he was waiting for something to happen. I am waiting for the next moment, he thought. The moment where I am happier, the moment where I am enlightened, the moment where it all makes sense. There is no next moment, said a voice. A child sat in the grass. He was blowing bubbles from a pipe made of bone. Look, said the child. He blew a bubble. It floated. It shimmered with rainbows. Pop. Where did it go? Asked the child. It is gone, said anybody. Where is the next one? Asked the child. It hasn't happened yet, said anybody. Exactly, said the child. The past is dead. The future is a ghost. You are living in the pop. Anybody looked at the white grass. He realized that the now wasn't a bridge between the past and future. The now was an explosion. Every second the universe was being born, flashing into existence and dying instantly. Flash, flash, flash. He stopped waiting. He dove into the flash. He felt the raw, chaotic energy of creation happening right now in his own veins. He realized he wasn't living a life like a long story. He was being birthed over and over again, 1 billion times a second. The speed of it was terrifying. It burned away his history. Chapter 2. The breath of the stone. Anybody sat on a boulder to catch his breath. It felt solid. It felt old. It felt safe. This stone has been here for 1 million years, he thought. It is at rest. No, rumbled the stone against his skin. I am being made right now. Anybody put his hand flat on the rock. He felt a vibration. It wasn't a tremor. It was a hum. The atoms of the stone were spinning at the speed of light. The stone wasn't a thing. It was an event. It was a slow-motion explosion held together by gravity. Breathe with me, said the stone. Anybody slowed his breath. He matched the rhythm of the rock. He felt the heaviness. He felt the silence. He realized that patience isn't waiting. Patience is vibrating at the speed of the earth. He merged with the stone. He sat there for a minute, but inside the stone it felt like a century. When he stood up, he felt heavy. He felt grounded. He felt like he could hold up a mountain without straining a muscle. Chapter 3. The tree that walked. Anybody walked into a forest. He saw a great oak tree. Its roots were deep. Its branches were high. You are lucky, said anybody. You don't have to go anywhere. You just grow. I have to walk to find my way. I am moving faster than you, said the tree. You are standing still. I am moving up, said the tree. I am moving down. I am moving out. You only know how to move forward. The tree creaked. You run across the surface of the world like a bug. I drink the world. Teach me to move without feet, said anybody. Root yourself, said the tree. Anybody imagined roots growing out of his heels. He pushed them deep into the soil. He felt the water. He felt the minerals. He felt the dark, cold pressure of the earth. Now, said the tree, don't walk, grow. Anybody stretched his arms. He didn't reach for something. He just reached. He felt his spine lengthening. He felt his head entering the sky. He realized that true movement isn't about changing location. It's about changing dimension. He wasn't walking to a destination. He was expanding into the atmosphere. Chapter 4. The sun in the belly. Anybody sat by a river. The sun was setting. The air was getting cold. He felt a shiver. I need warmth, he thought. I need a fire. I need a coat. You are the source, whispered the fire in his gut. He focused on his navel. He visualized a small yellow sun burning there. He didn't ask it for heat. He commanded it. He fed it with his breath. Inhale. The flame grew. Exhale. The heat spread. The cold air touched his skin, but inside he was a furnace. He realized that he didn't need the sun in the sky. He had a sun in his solar plexus. He was self-luminous. He was self-heating. He wasn't a victim of the weather. He was the climate. Chapter 5. The eternal now. Anybody stood on a peak. He looked at the stars. He looked at his hand. He looked at the thought, I am anybody. He saw that the thought was just a cloud passing through the sky of his mind. He saw that his hand was just dust dancing in the light. He saw that the stars were just the eyes of the void looking back at him. He stopped thinking. He started knowing. He didn't know things, he knew being. He realized that he had never been born. He would never die. The prince was a dream. The adventures were a dream. There was only this breath, this sensation, this ink on this page. He smiled. It was the smile of a man who has lost everything and found that he is the one thing that cannot be lost. He turned to you. The book is ending, said anybody, but the reading never stops, because you are not the reader, you are the book. Turn the page.